I think their world is crumbling. I think they're losing, and they know they're losing. And I think there's likely some coordination for what would be called a black swan event, which is a negative world-changing event to happen between now, September 12th, and the election in November. And I still believe, the war hasn't worked. The resurgence of a pandemic hasn't worked. The prosecution hasn't worked. The assassination attempt failed. The media bias hasn't changed. In fact, the more they go at him, the more powerful he gets. So what's next for them? Because they're not just going to give up and throw their hands in the air and say, oh, well, he gets to walk right in and be president. So the next thing is going to be to create a massive world-changing event, or I could see them 100% doing some sort of major terror attack that kills Trump, and then they blame it on Iran, and then they try to get out all of Trump's supporters to support the war that they won over in the Middle East, and they take a lot of problems and they make it a solution for them. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. That's what CTI stands for. It stands for Cruise the Internet. We put topics up on the screen. We talk about what's going on. We speculate. This is a speculative show. And then we talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems going on in the world. Now, if you're new to the show, which a lot of you are because the show is growing, we have shows within the show over the course of the week. Our main meat and potatoes is definitely the CTI, but we also have Q&AF. Now, Q&AF is where you could submit questions and we give you the answers. You can submit your questions a couple different ways. The first way is,
guys, you can email these questions into askandy@andyfrisella.com.
And you can go on YouTube in the Q&AF episodes and drop your question in the comments. We'll choose some from there as well. Other times, we will have a real talk format. That's sort of like what we had this past Monday. That's where I get on there and I just say some stuff for 5 to 20 minutes that I think is relevant and valuable to you. And then we have 75 Hard Verses. 75 Hard Verses where someone who's completed the 75 Hard program comes on the show, talks about how their life was before, how it is now, and how they use the 75 Hard program to realign their existence on this planet. Now, if you're unfamiliar with 75 Hard, it is the initial phase of the Live Hard program, which is available for free at episode 208. And if you've been living under a rock, this is the world's most popular in history mental transformation program, and it is free. Episode 208 on the audio feed. Now, there is a book that has the entire Live Hard program, top to bottom, included in it, but it also has 10 chapters on mental toughness, why it's important, how to cultivate, and how to use it in your life, plus a whole bunch of case studies on some very famous people who have used mental toughness to improve their lives as well. I would highly recommend you doing the program and reading the book, because quite honestly, it'll fix your shit. So you can get that book at andyfrisella.com. It's called The Book on Mental Toughness. Now, there's something different about this show that other shows don't do, especially other shows that are this big. We are one of the biggest podcasts, the most downloaded podcasts in the world, and we don't run ads. All right. And the reason we don't run ads is because this show is called Real AF. It's not called Say What I Want AF, because I pay you to advertise my shit that you probably don't even use in the first place. So I don't run ads and I make a trade with you. The trade is very simple. If the show makes you think, if it makes you laugh, if you get value, if you're listening to the episode right now, please do us a solid and share the show. We are constantly dealing with censorship, traffic throttling, and all this other bullshit that they do now. So don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
How you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
Oh, putting together the drama of the day.
The drama
of the day.
The drama of the day is that MFCEO project is coming back here real soon. Probably within the next 2 weeks or so, we're going to officially launch it. If you're interested in figuring out where you can listen to the MFCEO project, you need to go get on my email list and subscribe to the Andygram, which you can do at andyfrisella.com. So just subscribe to the Andygram, and that'll get you notified when we drop MFCEO. I will not post it. I'm not going to make some big announcement on YouTube. It's going to be done through my email list and that community exclusively. So if you want to know, that's the only way to know.
Sweet.
Yeah. So what's the drama?
There's a lot of it, man. There's a lot of it. And I got something special for you guys here a little bit later on in the show. But Andy, I want to ask you, man, because you're a wealthy guy. You know a lot of wealthy people. What is it with wealthy people just like spending ridiculous amounts of money to do crazy shit? Like, what is that? Like,
well, it depends. Like what?
On a fucking space.
Well, I mean, look, dude. When you have like who? Bezos?
No. So like this other guy, like this just happened today. A billionaire steps outside his SpaceX capsule in dangerous first ever private spacewalk, as its historic first words are revealed. A bajillion amount of money.
What do you say? Holy shit! That's what I'd say.
No, I mean, it's just. I mean, fuck. Like, do you have any aspirations? You could go to space.
How much was it?
I mean, it had. I don't know. They didn't list the amount. I guarantee you, it had to be at least $1 billion, though, bro.
$1 billion?
At least.
No. Yeah. No. It's probably like $1 million.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, if that was the case, everybody be doing it.
Madot, look this shit up.
How much does it cost?
Everybody would be doing it if it was $1 million. You go pay $1 million for a fucking vacation, bro?
I mean, if I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would.
To answer your question, this is the answer. When you have that much money, you start finding shit to spend it on. That's the reality. You do shit just because you can do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like tear down.
And while I may be a pretty wealthy guy, I came from the dirt. So I value $1 still. Mm-hmm. And so while I may spend money on things that other people think are stupid, like cars, my car portfolio goes up. So I don't lose any money there. How much, dude?
So we need orbital deep space. Yeah, hundreds of millions to billions of dollars per mission.
No, that's not what he paid.
Deep space missions. That's
not what he paid. That's what Musk paid.
Suborbital flights, so that's below that. That can cost $250 to $450.
250 grand.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's suborbital.
So?
Orbital. Like this dude is orbital.
Yeah, so double it.
Up to $65 million for orbital.
Per ticket.
Yes,
per ticket. Per seat.
65 million per seat.
65 million per seat.
65 million. Trying to go to
that
ain't $1 billion.
No, it ain't $1 billion, but that's still a shit ton of fucking money.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's mind-boggling. But I thought this was pretty crazy. So this guy, his name's Jared Isaacman. He's the first civilian to spacewalk. Now, I know we do some conspiracies and shit like that, you know, but we got some video clips here. And there are a couple of things that just don't make sense to me. But let's dive into this a little bit. So a crew of 4 aboard a SpaceX capsule embarked on the world's first private spacewalk on Thursday as 2 astronauts stepped out into the vacuum of space. Billionaire Jared Isaacman, who's 41, exited first about 6:52 a.m. Eastern Time, with SpaceX engineer Sarah Gillis, who's 30, taking her turn just a few minutes later. So he's Jared Isaacman. He's a billionaire. He's 41 years old. His role is the mission commander. I guess you could just pay for that too when you get up there.
I'm the mission commander. I'm the mission commander of Real AF.
Commanding some missions, baby.
That's right.
But he's the first ever non-professional to complete a spacewalk. So he's the CEO of the American payment processing company called Shift4. He founded it in 1999 in his parents' basement when he was just 16. Went into cyber security industry and did some stuff like that. Did very well for himself. Started with just like $10,000 from his grandfather to convince a bank to sell him credit card terminals. So here's the clip of them depressurizing the capsule. Okay. Let's watch this clip.
Yeah, breaking new ground with this. New suits, new operations for everything. We're at about 4.5. We're going to see that tick down. It's going to get down to just under 1, and it's not going to go all the way down. And then what we'll actually see is we've got a capability to open the hatch automatically. We've got a motor in it, but Jared's actually going to unlatch it, and he's going to give it a little tug to kind of break the seal, any of the kind of the stiction in the hatch itself, and that's going to kind of take the capsule down to its final vent before.
That's them depressurizing it. Now this is
when did he do the thing?
I got the next clip.
Oh,
now this clip is of him stepping out of the space capsule and let's hear his words. First, civilian in space.
SpaceX. Back at home, we all have a lot of work to do, but from here, Earth sure looks like a perfect world. Now, SpaceX, BB1, I'm going to step into
That sounds.
Matrix 1.
Hold on.
Single-handed mobility demonstration.
That sounds like the same crowd that cheered for India when they went to
Lord
space. Does it not?
It does. It did. But his words were that, I know we got a lot of stuff to work on back home, but from up here, the world looks perfect.
I wonder how long he thought about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but like, here's my question, okay? So we all are very familiar with the NASA spacesuits, right? They look like this.
Yeah, but that's like 40 years ago. 50, 60 years ago.
It's true, but I don't think cowboy boots are doing it, bro. I don't know. That does not look. I would rather be wearing this shit if I am going to the deep end of the pool.
I don't believe any of these people. I think it's all bullshit.
So, like, where do you think they're going? You think they're actually, like, what if they're going to the ice shelf, bro? Like, what
I don't know, dude. Listen, everybody's a liar. That's my fucking take.
That's the truth.
Yeah, everybody's lying about fucking everything. Motherfuckers were in a swimming pool or some shit. They're having some sort of duel against fucking NASA.
Right.
So they threw a capsule in the pool and threw this dude in there and said, hey, say some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
You're not buying it?
No.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
I'm not buying it till I'm there and can see it myself. I don't believe anything, dude. I think everybody's just completely, like, it is. It's bullshit.
I don't think I would want to go to space, even if we could. There's no, like, admiration to do it. Like,
that's how I feel about skydiving.
Oh, zero, no.
Yeah, everybody's like, let's go skydiving. I'm like, bro, I get enough excitement, like, every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you must be a really, like, non-eventful, like, what do you do?
For those, like, 3 minutes.
And I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm all right with, yeah.
Dude, listen, my life is so warped into building companies and doing things that have a result that, like, I just don't do things to do them. You know, it's
a little bit more purpose.
It's been a long time since I've done that. And so for none of this shit, like, really, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's whatever, man.
Yeah, all right.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I like his business story.
Yeah, business story is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, I got that. Now, I wanted to bring something else in here real quick. Because, and like, dude, I have it to you to owe. And the gratitude and appreciation, I think, you've been rubbing off on me, man.
Oh, yeah?
And, I think everybody's familiar with Andy Damas.
Did you work out today?
No, I've been putting on the show.
Oh, well, I didn't rub off on you enough yet.
You rubbed the other stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's familiar with Andy Damas. And, got a little DJ Damas for you.
Okay.
A little DJ Damas.
I already know which one. I know what it is. All right. I dig it.
Yeah, a little DJ Damas for you. I want you guys to watch this clip. This clip is from yesterday's show, actually. Let's just check this out.
I'm just telling you, dude, like, because I don't know if they got the questions ahead of time, but my first thought was she's had these questions.
I think that's honestly, I think that may even come out within the next couple of weeks.
I could see that too. I feel someone blows a whistle and says, hey, this is what actually happened.
It was some fucking, 52 gender fucking person working for ABC.
Yeah.
Accidentally sent the fucking question. Like,
yeah.
I could see that coming out and I would not be surprised.
Yeah. All right. That was a tag team Damas, but I'll give it DJ Damas. You can have it.
Hey, listen, I appreciate it.
That was a good one.
Well, so that clip comes out yesterday. We talked about that on yesterday's show. And then today.
What comes out?
This comes out.
Holy shit. ABC whistleblower allegedly will release an affidavit claiming the Harris campaign was given sample questions that were essentially the same questions were given during the debate, as well as assurances that Trump would be fact-checked and she would not. Man, it's almost like we're in the Matrix and we're just saying what's going to happen and then it happens.
tomorrow my dick's gonna grow 2 more inches. let's see what that does. Fuck, man.
Hey,
I was wrong. We said weeks.
we did say weeks. We didn't say one day.
48 hours, man.
Ah, dude. I mean, come on. We knew this was coming. There's no way that she could be that on point without some help.
Fuck no. There's no fucking chance. No chance at all.
Ugh.
Well, guys, let's get.
I can't wait for that to actually come out. I hope it comes out today.
The actual affidavit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's coming.
Bro, you knew. Listen, man. These people are cheaters, liars, thieves, criminals, tyrants. There is nothing beyond their consideration to maintain and keep power in this country. Nothing. They've tried to prosecute this man. They've tried to shoot this man, allegedly. They've done everything they can, every weapon they can. And it's going to get worse between now and then. What do you think they got planned for the next 30 days?
Right. There's too much at risk here. There's too much on the line.
For them.
And so, like, I mean, up to, potentially death.
I don't think at this point in time, I mean, dude, the momentum is so far away from these people. I don't see how they could even cheat it without people going fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we got a little bit more on that too coming up. So with that being said, guys, let's get into our headlines. Remember, if you want to see any of these pictures, articles, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You guys can find them all linked there for you. With that being said, let's get to our first headline. This could have been a dumbass of the day, but I thought let's put it in the headline. Let's talk about it because there's some other dots here. Headline number 1 reads, Biden poses with children in pro-Trump attire in awkward photo op in swing state, Pennsylvania. Now, I don't know if there's people on this team at this point that are just saying fuck it,
on Biden's team.
On Biden's team.
Did you watch the video? Do you have the video?
I got the clip too.
Let's watch the video before we comment on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he posed in a crowd of children that were all decked out in pro-Donald Trump attire, and there was an awkward photo op. Here is the picture. All right, and you can see him. I mean, it's all like it's all the notable Trump gear.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He knows it too. Look at his face.
I love Jesus. Jesus is my savior and Trump is my president.
Emily has that "I'll be back" shirt.
Yeah,
she wears that.
She does. You know, so there's this photo, right? One of the kids didn't even. I mean, he's not even fucking smiling. You know,
that's because Trump ain't back yet.
That's what it is. But it's even deeper than that. You know, there was something weird about this entire interaction. So he brought beer and pizza. They're at a firehouse.
He brought beer?
Yeah, he brought beer. And pizza.
I could go for some beer and pizza, man.
It's not a bad mix.
That sounds good. Let's fuck this show.
All right. Well,
yeah. I'll see you guys later. Fuck off.
But he brought beer and pizza to this firehouse after a wreath laying ceremony at the memorial for United Airlines Flight 93. This was all in commemoration of 9/11. And while he was there, the headline reads, Biden jokes with Trump supporter that he doesn't remember his own name at Pennsylvania fire station. You're an old fart.
Did you see this?
I see.
This is fucking hilarious, dude.
So he was having a senior moment. President Biden joked that he could not remember his name moments before he donned a red Donald Trump hat during a 9/11 commemoration event Wednesday. Biden 81 made the crack at his own expense when he agreed to sign a presidential seal hat for a Trump supporter at an event honoring first responders in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Video footage shared on TikTok showed. Quote, do you remember your name? The Trump fan, an older man in suspenders, asked Biden's. I don't remember my name. The octogenarian commander-in-chief replied, earning laughs from the crowd. Quote, I'm slow, he added. Here's the clip.
Trump, I'll give you my presidential hat. Presidential seal on it.
You going to autograph it?
Oh, sure, I'll autograph it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You remember your name?
I don't remember my name. I'm slow.
You're an old fart. You're an old fart.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm an old guy.
And you're an old fart, right?
I know you would know about that. About being old.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I'm a young timer.
He reminds me of the guys I grew up with. There was always one in the neighborhood.
Well, I'm the only one.
There you go, man. I need that hat.
You want my autograph?
Hell no.
You know mine, man. Come on.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah, you said you would do a selfie. There you go.
Bro, come on now. Listen, that's the most likable shit that guy's ever done in his whole life. I actually think this is super wholesome and funny. You could tell Biden's joking with the dude, and they're joking back and forth. It's just two old men talking shit. Yeah. And I love that Biden treats him like another just old dude, and they know they're both old. They're like, fuck. And they're making fun of each other. Like, I thought this was great. And I think if Biden would have done more shit like this, just been a little more friendly, he'd be in a completely different spot.
Yeah. So you think he's like this is a... Like,
I don't think this is anything towards...
no, I'm saying, like, this is not like a senile moment. You think
no, I think he's just fucking around.
Yeah.
I think he's being a cool guy. And, like, that's the coolest I've ever seen him.
Yeah. I
mean, he's telling jokes. He said, yeah, man, I know I'm old. He goes, you know something about that, wouldn't you? You know, dude, to me, this was the best clip I've ever seen of Biden. And it had nothing to do with the Trump hat. It's just his candor.
Yeah.
You know? He looks a lot happier, dude. He looks like he's like...
I mean, if you're vacationing every other week...
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, he doesn't have the pressure of all this shit on him, you know, even though he's still the president. I think he's checked the fuck out. So, I mean, look, man, I'm not a fan of Biden. I still think he's a traitor. I still think all the things I said, but I call it how I see it. That's the coolest clip I've seen of him.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
No, that's real. So you got all of that going into your statement. You know, he did drop out. He's out of the running as an incumbent president. But there are some interesting things happening right now that we should bring some attention and awareness to. We've said multiple times on the show, guys, they're going to steal the election. There is nothing you could tell me to convince me otherwise. They're going to do it. How? Well, they're doing it in a couple of different ways. Right? Like, I mean, the polling, just trying to get people to think that it's not, you know, the numbers are not what they truly are. I think there's going to be definitely shit going on at the ballot boxes with mail-in voting, these illegal migrants voting. There's plenty of ways that they're going to do it. And according to all of the polls, I think they're willing to cheat up to 70% of the fucking votes. I mean, that's what they're going to have to do if the polling that we see in favor of Trump, if those are real, they're going to have to come up with at least 50% just to make it fucking close. But there's interesting things.
Well, they're going to have to double their voter base with the cheat. That's what it's going to come down to. So if they get, 40 million, they're going to cheat to 80.
Yeah.
That's based upon like what I've observed. It seems like they got a lot to cover. I think they can cover that.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is, I mean,
and I think their whole play up until that point was to create a scenario where, like I've said a number of times, the perception is close, so that the NPCs that really aren't paying attention will do the same thing they did in 2020 when they're like, oh, you're an election denier. You're this. Look, there's going to be no election denier claims this time. No one's going to give a fuck, bro. People aren't going to stand for it.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because like there are things that the administration is doing, the cabal, they're already starting to set some things in action. I think it's very, very interesting. I found this little golden headline here. Let's check this out. This headline reads, Congress to get Super Bowl level protection on January 6th, 2025. DHS designates the certification of the 2024 election a national special security event to prevent a repeat of the Capitol riot. The federal government has for the first time declared that the certification of the presidential vote next year will be treated as a, quote, national special security event, an acknowledgement that the once routine part of the democratic process now carries special risks. The designation by Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas places the J6 session of Congress on the same security footings as major events such as the Super Bowl or the United Nations General Assembly. It authorizes measures aimed at preventing a reprise of the riot at the Capitol by supporters of Donald Trump seeking to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Quote, national special security events are events of the highest national significance. Eric Ragnagan, special agent in charge of the Secret Service's Dignitary Protective Division, said in a statement Wednesday announcing the designation. Quote, the United States Secret Service, in collaboration with our federal, state, and local partners, are committed to developing and implementing a comprehensive and integrated security plan to ensure the safety and security of this event and its participants. The announcement underscores the tense political environment, with polls showing Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris in a close race and a bitterly divided electorate. So what this does, the designation empowers the Secret Service to lead security planning and provide extensive resources to state and local authorities assisting with its implementation. It will mean unprecedented levels of security when Congress certifies the results of the presidential election. Things like protesting, a general assembly of the people, all illegal, can't do it because of that designation of that event. Now, we're months out from both the vote and months out definitely from the certification.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they be putting this stuff in place?
Well, I mean, I think it's very obvious why they're putting it in place, because they know there's going to be chaos regardless. It's the same reason that Pennsylvania came out and said, oh, well, we're not going to know the results of the election on election night, you know, and that's normal for these younger voters because they haven't been able to do that in the past couple elections. But dude, that's not standard operating procedure in the United States, dude. Like all my life growing up, almost every single time we knew the winner right away. And the fact that, you know, I mean, all these things are playing into it, right? Like every poll that's done outside of the mainstream media shows that Kamala's getting crushed 70-30, 60 to fucking 40. I haven't even seen one at 40 yet. I'm just saying. It's a massive, and then every poll that we see done through mainstream media is tight. You know, it's 1 point off.
2 different,
right?
Yeah.
And we know it's bullshit. We know they lie, and you know, I think it's very obvious why they're doing it.
Yeah, because they wouldn't be worried about, you know, the people on the left rioting and protesting and doing anything like that.
Well, I don't know.
Right?
They might be. I mean, those people are fucking the ones that burn down their fucking neighborhoods and shit. But I don't think those people. I don't think the majority of those people are voting for Kamala this time. I don't see it happening, bro. Like we don't see, like, dude, the only people we continue to see supporting these people are either like boomer Democrats who aren't paying attention to what's going on, young Gen Z people who are confused on their gender and they're into this LGBTQIA fucking plus 17 to the square root of 8, right? Mm-hmm. They're all into that shit, you know? And that's really the only people that we see supporting these people. So I don't know. I don't see the left. I don't think they have the numbers to do the riots and things. I mean, dude, don't you think it's weird that like all these people who have done the riots in the last 10 years, starting with Michael Brown, these people were bussed in from all over? Like they're bussed in and paid, man. How come when they make these arrests at these local, it's never people from the area where these people are?
None.
This is a Democrat army that they're financing to come in and disrupt shit.
In fact, Justin Ferguson, here's a quick statistic for you. In Ferguson, during the Mike Brown stuff, per the report that was put in by Obama from the DOJ, when they analyzed everything, 68% of those arrests during those protests were people who from out of state. More importantly, not
a bordering
states.
That's right.
68%.
Yeah.
You know, and so like, yeah, they're definitely being bussed in. You look at hotel reservations, car rentals, they're being bussed in. No doubt. No doubt. I think, I don't know, this to me, I just look at this as more proof that they're going to cheat and they're putting in the protections now to save their ass and protect their little cabal.
It's not going to work.
I don't think it's going to work.
It's not going to work, dude. The country will become ungovernable. Like people will just not comply.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. People will stop paying their taxes. They'll stop complying with any laws, anything. The country will go to chaos. Because, dude, that's what happens when we have coups.
Yeah.
You know,
which is exactly what they're gearing up for, man.
Yeah, 100%. They already pulled one, bro. We're occupied right now.
Well, technically, they pulled 2 already.
Listen, they didn't win in 2020. I don't care what anybody says.
No.
They fucking didn't. Okay? And now you have a big swath of Biden voters from 2020 that are voting for Trump now. So it's going to be even harder for them to cheat. And I think they're still gonna. And I think it'll be more obvious, and I don't think people are going to accept it.
No. Guys, jumping on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. With that being said, let's go check out some of these. Let's go cruise them. This first comment comes from at Realo7096. Let me know whenever you guys put out applications for a wood chipper equipment operator. Andy can pay me with First Form drinks and his meat sticks.
Deal. You didn't say his meat sticks, you liar. It says Andy can pay me with First Form drinks and meat sticks.
I mean,
why you try to put words in my man's mouth here?
He's trying to put his.
You're trying to put something in a dude's mouth. Fucking weirdo.
They're your meat. Are they not your meat sticks?
He doesn't say my meat sticks. He said just meat sticks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the team's meat sticks.
So he wants the team's meat sticks.
Yeah. He wants to get tag teamed by the meat sticks.
Bro, would you open that up to actual operators? Like who should have the job of pushing the button?
The family who was the victim. The victims' families. If they want to.
If they choose to.
Yeah.
If they choose to.
If they don't choose to, I'd be happy to substitute in. I don't have any feelings in that regard.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
If you did some fucked up shit, bro, you deserve what the fuck you get.
It's coming. Now,
if it was animals, that's a different thing. Animal could bite the fuck out of me. I'm still going to feel bad about it. Yeah.
I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. This next comment comes from at Paint1016. They should let you guys be the debate moderators. That's a new one.
That's
a W suggestion.
It would be hard.
Kamala, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
He's talking.
We all know you're lying. You've already told this lie. It's already been debunked. Now, say something that's truthful.
Yeah, stop saying that. I'm gonna cut your fucking mic off, lady.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I would fucking be black on black crime.
I would have a hard time. with that. I would just go up and stand next to him and let you moderate it.
Trump, I got you. Tag team, bro.
Yeah.
Guys, we appreciate you for being real ass fans. Thank you for liking and commenting. Make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell notification on the YouTube to stay up to date with the latest episodes of Real AF. With that being said, let's keep this cruising. We got headline.
Before we get into the next headline, can we just talk about how yesterday I said my favorite part of the debate was what? They're eating the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the #1 rap song on the fucking internet.
I got you.
Okay? Like, let's just say I started that shit.
Well, Indominus.
Did you see my fucking dance moves on my?
I did.
Some good shit right
Pretty
there.
Decent.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't get one of you motherfuckers saying, "Oh, white guys got saltine crackers and no rhythm." I got more rhythm. All you motherfuckers.
Yeah, no mayonnaise was present.
That's
I
right,
give you that.
bro. I got sauce and swag.
11 herbs and spices.
That's right. Extra boiled.
What?
Yeah.
No. Hey guys, headline number 2. Let's dive into it. This is an interesting headline. We got to talk. It's still a talk of the town, man. I think it's just important we keep exposing lies here. That's what we like to do on this show. Headline number 2 reads, bomb threat in city at heart of Trump immigrant rumors sparks evacuation. Now, this Julio Cesar Chavez, I think the great-great-grandson of Chavez, this guy's an idiot. Because you read this headline, and this headline would make you think that this bomb threat is a direct cause of Trump. Okay? And what Trump has been saying about the dogs. Shit, excuse me. I'm sorry. Is that for screaming?
What kind of dog did you eat?
So let's dive into this. The government of Springfield, Ohio said it evacuated its city hall on Thursday due to a bomb threat 2 days after Donald Trump repeated a false claim that put the city at the center of a national debate over immigration. Quote, due to a bomb threat that was issued to multiple facilities throughout Springfield today, City Hall is closed today, the city government said on social media. But listen to this. Officials did not say whether the bomb threat was prompted by Trump's false claims. You're baiting, bro. You're gaslighting.
You're lying. That's a lie. It wasn't false claim. First of all, it's true claim. Okay. Secondly, what does that have to do with Trump pointing out? Listen, man, it's another lie.
It is. And that's all it's been.
You know why his poll numbers are going up? Because people are done. They have finally seen, after this last debate, how willing they are to, like, dude, the prosecution, the media bias, the Russia hoax, this, that, the FBI raid, this, the assassin. People have seen enough. They get it. They get that this is a dude who is an American citizen, who is from the outside, who is trying to run and make some changes, and they're seeing the machine. The machine continues to expose itself, and people are fucking seeing it, bro, and that's why his poll numbers are going up.
Let me ask you this, but we can see that. Most Americans can see that, thus explaining the poll numbers. So why the fuck do they keep doing it? Like, that's the part.
What are they going to do?
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. What would they? Okay, so what will the alternative be? I will tell you what the alternative would be. It would be to do more shit like Joe Biden just did. Okay? Or like when they stood yesterday when they were at the 9/11 memorial and they actually let him participate in it, where you had Biden, Kamala, and Trump all standing there. They haven't allowed him to even be recognized as a president. He's an illegitimate criminal, according to them. A tyrant, according to them. A threat to democracy, according to them. If he's that big of a threat, why the fuck you standing next to him at 9/11?
Right.
Okay? Now have these people, if they wanted to make a correct move, which I believe it's too late to make, they would act like civilized human beings. And they would stop all this crazy rhetoric and all this shit. But I'm glad they're continuing to do it, because all it's doing is waking people up to how bad this really is.
Yeah.
You know, and even the most, like, bro, I got buddies, and you do too, who are and were heavy Black Lives Matter supporters, who I'm still friends with, even though they were on that page, you know, back when that was happening. And bro, those motherfuckers are voting for Trump.
Yeah.
Like, you know what they're telling me? They're saying, bro, this is insane. Like, this is what they do. This is the way that they treat us. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's awake to what's happening. And the more they push, we said this a year ago, the more they push, the more power he gets. And, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm not mad at it. It's just like, for me, it's like, okay, is there something else here? Because, you know, like 97 fucking indictments later, you know what I'm saying? Like the mugshot, like they keep doing all of this stuff. And every time they've done this, he's gotten like more popular. He's gotten more fucking support. And so it's like,
they made a martyr out of him, dude.
Right. But it's like, so like,
nobody looks at Trump anymore right now, DJ, and says that guy's a fucking tyrant.
Right.
Nobody's looking at that.
Unless they just like have like,
you know what they're saying?
Testosterone.
They're saying, look at this poor man. He's almost 80 years old. He's a multi-billionaire. He flies around in his own 757. He's got properties all over the world. This man gave up his life for the last 8 years to be harassed by these fucking people for basically making the country a better place.
Right.
And people are recognizing that, and they're starting to see, like, why would someone do that? Like, why wouldn't? And after this is all done, if he does get elected, which he should, it's going to be 12 years of his life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 12 years of his life that he worked his whole life to earn, that could have been his, that are now the people's. So I think people respect that, regardless of, you know, the way he tweets or whatever. Who gives a fuck how he tweets? Who cares?
Yeah.
Guy's funny.
It's crazy, but they're staying on this crazy shit. Nonetheless, they're staying on it. This is another article from USA Today. Immigrants eat pets trope is a century-old stereotype and very old racism.
Oh, it's racist.
Good job, Karen.
Yeah.
Karen Weintraub.
Weintraub.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see how she starts this article off. When Mary Lee Chai was in high school in the early 1980s, a Chinese restaurant finally opened in the small South Dakota town where her family lived. The food was
the cats started disappearing.
Yeah, no shit.
Meow meow. The gerbils too, for the stir-fried gerbil.
The food was delicious, remember Chai, now a creative writing professor at San Francisco State University. But when her parents invited friends to lunch there, they always politely declined. Rumor was they'd be served stray cats and dogs.
Meow.
Though the rumor was totally false, according to unnamed sources, the owners, who had fled from the communist Khmer regime in Cambodia, eventually had to sell their business and move away, Chai told USA Today. For well over a century, Americans have falsely accused immigrants of cooking and serving household pets. That's why many people, especially Americans of color, were disturbed this week when leading Republicans, including former President Donald Trump and vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance, repeated unfounded claims that Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, were eating household pets. But you know, it's interesting. And then even going to the governor.
So where were all these people of color that were offended by this? Because I have seen on the internet for the last 24 hours a whole bunch of people of color making rap songs out of the fucking statement saying how much they love Donald Trump and how much bullshit it is that they're actually eating animals. In fact, I believe that I found an actual human being from Springfield talking about this. Didn't I? Mm-hmm. Didn't I send that to you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what? She was black, wasn't she?
She was black.
Oh yeah,
crying.
Right. Yeah, saying, "Hey, quit eating my fucking pets.
It's not safe."
She said it's not a joke. People are actually eating our pets. They're eating our dogs. What would you do if you walked out? Do you have the video?
Yeah, this video right here.
This shit ain't no joke. It's not funny. I really do not feel fucking safe here, bro. Like, everyone on TikTok, on Facebook, making these jokes to get everything fucking funny. Like, imagine you being homeless for a whole fucking year for no fucking reason. Like, what the f***? This shit is not fun. This shit is not cool, bro. They really out here decapitating animals, and y'all are making jokes out of it. Imagine if you went outside and you saw your dog's head decapitated on the ground. Like, why are y'all thinking this shit's a joke? It's not a joke. I don't feel comfortable walking anywhere. Like, what the f***? I should be able to feel safe in my own city. Everybody's homeless out here. Ain't shit but scary ass Haitians just lurking and creeping and shit. Y'all thinking this shit's motherfucking like he making this shit up. It's not made up, bro. This shit is real life. This shit is really affecting me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, who'd you fucking vote for? Who'd you vote for? Don't you remember, lady, that how racist it was? Don't you remember how racist we all are? Don't you remember how telling people that, illegal immigrants can't come means that we hate black people too? Don't you remember that shit?
You bought it.
It's interesting because it seems like you're getting a taste of your own medicine. As much as I empathize with her because that would be horrible,
you made your bed.
No shit.
You made your bed. And it is unfortunate. But like nobody's like, pissed off or taking, offense of this shit being called out. No. And nobody, I guess people are kind of making fun of it a little bit, but like I'd be more pissed at the people lying that it's not fucking happening. You know what I'm saying? Like the governor of Ohio. The internet can be quite crazy.
Yeah. Well, we all know how this is going to go, right? It's not happening. It is happening, but it's a good thing. And then it's your fault that it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, the internet's just crazy, man. And
then it's going to go to, if you don't think it's okay for them to eat your dog, then you're a racist. Mm-hmm. That's what it'll end up being.
Yeah, if you don't sacrifice your dogs.
Yeah, if you don't agree with their way of life, then you're a fucking racist.
You're racist, man. Yeah. It's cultural norms. Totally normal.
Not here, it ain't.
No. I mean, the thing is, like it's not happening, but at the same exact time the governor wants to say that, then why are you sending state troopers and, Ohio taxpaying money to Springfield? Why would you be doing that then?
Ohio sending troopers and $2.5 million to a city that has seen an influx of Haitian migrants.
I thought everything was fine.
It's interesting that
nothing wrong. That's just crazy.
Yeah. That was yesterday. Hold on. Yesterday was what did it say? Yesterday was Ohio Governor Mike DeWine pushes back fake migrant story amplified by Trump. The internet can be quite crazy. Then today, I'm sending troops to Springfield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right.
It's totally fine, man.
Okay.
Now, I know we've been talking about the animals, the dogs, the cats, the ducks, the goose, the geese, but let's look a little bit about the driving the Haitians, because there's been a compilation that came out now of the Haitians driving. Let's check this out.
Well, they killed that kid.
Yeah, they just killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just happened. But check this out.
Whose car? Who did this? You did this?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is the third wreck today. We got to do something about this. We need a Anthony Harris for Clark County Mayor. This is the third time this has happened today. This is the third time.
How are they getting these cars?
Anthony for mayor.
Are these stolen cars?
I don't know. That's a nice car.
They look pretty nice. So the Haitians come here with no money, and they get all these new cars?
The fourth wreck today.
Yeah.
This is the fourth car collision. Oh, this is the fourth. This is the fourth wreck involving the New Americans.
They're not. They're not New Americans.
Because we are just turning right exactly.
Did you not see the car?
Actually, he was the one who should have seen us because we gave him the signal.
No, this is this lane. He can turn into here. You can't turn into here.
No, we wasn't right here. We was on the light right here, and they give us a green light to turn. We turn exactly on the same side we should turn.
So you're saying this is his fault?
Yes, because we gave him the signal. He should have seen us.
So it looks like he was in this lane, and then y'all was in that lane, and y'all turned into here. Because like y'all hit him, he didn't hit y'all.
Hey, do this.
He hit us.
Do this. Google me this. What's the average IQ of a Haitian?
Exactly.
Bro, look at the. All right, I'm just. So it's his fault?
67.
So basically, are you filming us? Exactly, because we don't want to do any.
Is that what it says?
Or nothing.
Okay. You think somebody with a 67 IQ should be driving a fucking car? Or does that put every single person in that fucking town in danger? That guy, the guy driving, has no fucking clue where he's at. We have to stop with this idealistic shit, dude, and start looking at the truth of the matter. Motherfuckers ain't even smart enough to drive.
No, it's crazy. I mean, the other thing too, man, you know, is that like one of the comments that that they constantly say, you know, in these articles, when you read them,
dude, I just want to get to the point where we could talk about things without emotions. We could talk about things as the reality. Dude, when we have to start looking at people and being honest. Like, where are they? Are they capable of this? Are they capable of that? What are they capable of? What are their customs? How do they fit in society? You know what I'm saying?
right?
Like, dude, but you can't say that shit
conversation.
because I guarantee you there's going to be people that say just because I pointed out that the average IQ of a Haitian is 67 and I'm racist. How does that make me racist when I'm pointing out a statistical fucking fact?
Right. Right. Well, the other part of this too that bothers me is like, you know, they even go down here in this in that first article by Reuters and saying, you know, quote, now the article reads, roughly 15,000 Haitian immigrants have come to the city in recent years, boosting the local economy, but also straining schools and other social services. Wages have surged, and local officials say crime has not risen. And it's so interesting because just after a little bit of looking, this is a topic that we've covered a while ago, that they're not reporting the crimes in these places. And guess what? Ohio, more specifically Springfield, is one of them that are not reporting the crimes. So, of course, crime has not risen.
Oh, by the way, let's zoom out here. Just for those of you that cannot see this map, in 2022, they made a new national rule where reporting crime was optional.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're looking at this map right now, you can very clearly see that the area of Tampa, the area of Orlando, the area of New York, the area of Washington, D.C., the area of San Francisco, and the area of Los Angeles, and the area of Phoenix stopped reporting crime on a national level. And then these people get up on TV in front of the whole country and say crime is down. Just because they made a rule that said you don't have to report and those people don't report.
So of course crime is down.
Of course.
If it's not being fucking reported.
Yeah.
To the tune of 32% of all agencies, all police agencies in the state have actually opted out of doing this.
Okay.
And they just happen to be all of the major cities.
32% of the reporting is not being reported.
Right.
Okay. That just changed in 2022. So when they say crime is down, it's a total pencil fuck. It's a lie. Oh, dude.
The video clip, the rap video is pretty cool, though.
It's fucking hilarious.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat.
She's Asian.
Eat the cat.
She's not offended.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating
She's like,
the
I eat cats all the time.
Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the
I love
dogs.
it,
They're
dude.
eating
I think
the
it's a
cats.
fucking hit.
Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
I started that shit.
Guys, jumping on this conversation down in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. With that being said, let's check in on headline number 3. Our third and final headline reads,
Bro, hold on. Before we go into the thing, do you know that at 67 IQ, you can't legally stand trial for a crime that you committed?
No.
Look it up.
Damn. I didn't know that. Average IQ of an American is 98.
Yeah. It'd be 120 if it went for those 67s. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, 67.
What is it? What is it? Say
That's the minimum IQ level needed to stand trial in court.
So all these motherfuckers doing all this fucking shit are not even smart enough to stand trial in the court of law in the United States of America, but we're going to import them by the millions. We're going to give them cars and we're going to give them money.
They can't even be fucking.
That motherfucker had, dude, did you not see his face? He had no idea why he crashed that car. He had no clue. He's like, I hit something. No shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is what we're dealing with. And it's fucking, you call it whatever the fuck you want, but it ain't good. And I'm not a racist for pointing out the fucking data. No one is. Data is data. Data is not racist. Math is not racist. It is data.
That's crazy.
Chinese people a lot smarter than white people. So are Indians.
Yep.
You know what? It is what the it is. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be an exceptional white person.
Same.
White supremacy over here, baby.
Yeah, man. Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the
What do you think of
comments.
stupid white people, Zishan? Being from India.
They're okay.
They're pretty stupid, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's not racist. That's statistical fact.
And I'm a person of color saying that.
Yeah. Yeah. See?
Madai, where you guys fall at?
He's a Westerner like me. We might not be the smartest, but we're the best looking.
Questionable.
Questionable.
I mean,
we're the best looking. What else we got going for us?
That's about it.
Biggest fucking white dicks. Yeah. Big fucking shamus.
Questionable.
Prove it.
We got good credit scores.
Okay, you can have that. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Guys, jump on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think.
We cook better than everybody.
Cook better?
Yeah.
All right, now we're just lying, bro. What are you?
We dunk basketballs better.
Run from the police better.
We're faster. See that? That's how you just lie to people. You just don't report the lie.
Yeah.
You can read.
Now, hey, that was from the Indian.
It's fine.
He's the smartest one here, so fucking it's got to be true.
Statistically.
Yeah.
No, that's questionable too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're pretty dumb. Just ask the internet.
Yeah. Guys, Andy, headline number 3. Let's get to our third and final headline. Headline number 3 reads, New York City police commissioner resigns after his phone was seized in federal investigation.
Uh-oh.
New York City ain't doing too good right now, bro.
Uh-oh.
They are down.
Uh-oh.
They are down right now. Let's dive into this. New York City Police Commissioner Edward Caban resigned Thursday, 1 week after it emerged that his phone was seized as part of a federal investigation that touched several members of Mayor Eric Adams' inner circle.
See, this is why you always have two phones.
Yeah.
When they come take your phone, you give them the one with no shit on it.
There you go. No problem.
Throw the other one in the fucking fire.
Caban said he made the decision to resign after...
in fact, Zisha, I need you to order us all an extra phone.
Caban said he made the decision to resign after the news around recent developments had, quote, created a distraction for our department, according to an email to the police department obtained by the AP. Caban was one of several high-ranking city officials whose electronic devices were seized last week by federal investigators. According to people familiar with the matter, the people spoke on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss the investigation. Now, the subject of the investigation, which is being led by the United States Attorney's Office in Manhattan, remains unclear. The reasons why they're investigating, they haven't really said much. It was not immediately clear whether federal authorities were seeking information linked to one investigation or several. Federal authorities are also investigating Caban's twin brother, James Caban, who runs a nightclub security business, according to a person familiar with the matter. Now, the person could not publicly discuss details of the ongoing investigation and spoke to AP on the condition of anonymity. Now, Edward, 57, had been in charge of the nation's largest police department for about 15 months. Of Puerto Rican heritage, he was the first Latino to lead the 179-year-old New York Police Department. He is now also the first Latino to get his phone seized by federal authorities. Good job. Something about those first. Now, it's interesting. This is where the story gets weird, Andy, because we talk about this cabal, and it is a very, very tight circle.
Dude, what is this shit? He was the first this to lead this. Who fucking cares?
How did it work out?
Who fucking cares?
How did it work out?
Bro, did you edit that clip that you put up that said the one, the people got pissed about that?
Which one?
The one where I said, who gives a fuck about if it's a first woman or whatever?
Oh.
Who cares? We want the best.
And then two things to point here. Whenever somebody was commenting some random stuff which didn't make sense.
It was a bot.
It was a bot. Always a private account with either 0 posts or no posts.
Yeah.
And then the 2 out of 10 people who would comment back, supremely charged with emotion, devoid of logic, fact. You question them back. They're answering them back with emotions and bias.
What different, what were they saying?
They were saying that it's going to be worse with Trump. She's the best, and bringing up abortion thing, which you have talked about multiple times. Bringing up the Russia thing, which
what happened there was that clip went to somebody's fucking little bot group.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, this is another point Keith was talking about earlier. When I posted that clip, I did not use any hashtags. I just put not the first, but the best, and it was your clip and you talking. And there were people commenting who don't even follow, who have no relation, like distantly.
Cool.
And then within 10 or 20 minutes, they're just bombarded, like you said, happened with you talking about Hillary years ago.
Yeah, bots.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well, come get some, bro, because we ain't going to shut the fuck up.
That's right.
No shit. Now, this is where it gets interesting, though, because we do talk about this.
Next time we talk about that, I'll say what I actually think. Hey, you'd really be mad.
What's that?
Well, I said next time. Motherfucker, if I say what I really like, people are like, fuck, dude, Frisella says whatever the fuck he wants. No, I don't.
People have been commenting on YouTube that every time you say, oh, I went too hard and didn't post the episode,
they want to see it, don't they?
They want to see it more, and you should post it on either like on your website or somewhere else.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Calves.
I might end up in a camp for some of the things.
Now, this is where the story gets interesting, though, right? So this guy, Caban, Edward Caban, he resigns. And we talk about this cabal and how, it's a very tight-knit community.
Yeah.
It's a short list, you know what I'm saying? But they keep their stuff in check, and, people get installed. I want you to look at who replaced this guy. All right, so immediately after that happened, Eric Adams, he taps an ex-FBI official by the name of Tom Donlin as the interim police commissioner after Edward Caban resigned. Now, Tom Donlin is a prominent former FBI and counterterrorism official. He's going to serve as the NYPD's interim commissioner. Mayor Adams just announced that today. The appointment, again, comes after Adams said he accepted the resignation of embattled Commissioner Edward Caban, who stepped down because of the federal investigation. He says, quote, "I'm taking immediate action in appointing Tom Donlin as interim police commissioner," Adams said in a video address. Quote, "Tom is an experienced law enforcement professional who has worked at the local, state, federal, and international levels. Donlin, he's a Bronx native. He served as New York's director of the Office of Homeland Security. He ran the FBI's National Threat Assessment Center at the FBI NYPD Joint Terrorism Task Force. He also worked as the cold case agent investigating the 1993 Twin Tower bombings, as well as attacks on the U.S. embassies in Africa.
Well, he fucking didn't do a very good job there, did he?
No. This is where it gets weird, though. He also served some stints at Credit Suisse and BlackRock. And he founded Global Security Resolutions, a New York City-based company that provides security protection and investigative work. The Credit Suisse and BlackRock, that's what threw me off here, okay? Well, far-fetched. He is in charge at this time of the largest police department in the country, New York City PD. Who does business in New York City PD? Trump. There's a lot of, he travels there often. Trump Towers, he stays there. Now, Secret Service has to coordinate with local level police quite often during those moves. I'm just saying, having a guy that's connected to a company which stood to benefit from the assassination attempt on Trump, 2 months ago, is now in charge of
Explain that so people follow it, because there's a lot of people who maybe missed that part of it.
The stock stuff with BlackRock?
Yeah.
So when they dumped millions of stock shares into Truth Social, literally a week before the assassination attempt.
And they shorted them.
Right?
And it came back to find out that a lot of the investment dollars were linked back to BlackRock. Is that correct?
Linked to BlackRock, directly. BlackRock and Vanguard specifically.
Yeah.
And so now you have a guy, okay, that is being installed, right, who has a history with BlackRock, a significant history with BlackRock. And Credit Suisse, remember, that's the company that, had that big, massive, bankruptcy. They failed out, who were tied into the Epstein shit. Like, there's a weird connection there, right? But now this guy, Tom Donlin, is now in charge of the largest police department in New York, in the country, where Trump frequents a lot. And he has a connection. Like, to me, that's just too many coincident connections, in my opinion, man.
Yeah.
I think Trump needs to be very, very fucking careful. In his movements.
Yeah. He worked at the 93 tower bombing and then also the Cole.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. It's weird. It just doesn't sit right with me. But yeah, I mean, this investigation's been going on for a little bit. There's been a lot of people actually that were that are being investigated along with this. So outside of just Edward Caban, there's been the first deputy mayor, Sheena Wright, Philip Banks, Philip Banks' brother, David Banks, the city school's chancellor, and Timothy Pearson, a top mayoral advisor and former high-ranking New York Police Department official as well. They're all going down right now, all under this investigation, and it's just not looking good. It's very, very interesting, but I'm more concerned about this Tom Donlin guy. And what that could possibly mean. I don't know, man. Andy, what do you got on this?
I don't know. I mean, look, man, I think all of these people are a couple degrees, away from each other, and I don't think there's that many of them. I think their world is crumbling. I think they're losing, and they know they're losing. And I think there's likely some coordination for what would be called a black swan event, which is a negative, world-changing event to happen between now, September 12th, and the election in November. And I still believe, the war hasn't worked. The resurgence of a pandemic hasn't worked. The prosecution hasn't worked. The assassination attempt failed. The media bias hasn't changed. In fact, the more they go at him, the more powerful he gets. So what's next for them? Because they're not just going to give up and throw their hands in the air and say, oh, well, he gets to walk right in and be president. So the next thing is going to be to create what I'm saying, a massive world changing event, or, like I said, when the assassination thing happened, I could see them 100% doing some sort of major terror attack that kills Trump, and then they blame it on Iran, and then they try to get out all of Trump's supporters to support the war that they won over in the Middle East, and they take a lot of problems and they make it a solution for them. And so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of major attack that's targeted at Trump and whoever's around him between now and then. And I think you're right. I think he has to be very careful. And I think, if that happens, people have to understand that we can see very clearly who orchestrated this.
Yeah, they're putting the proper shot callers in place, man.
They're saying it on the news all the time, dude. I was watching the news last night, and they were saying Iran's trying to kill Trump as we speak. That was their statement. And it's like, dude, they're painting this, they're setting the table for this. So, I mean, I haven't missed on too much, man. I just hope that these people are smart enough to avoid a situation like that.
Yeah, guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. With that being said, let's get to our final segment of the show. As always, we have thumbs up or dumb as fuck. This is where we bring a headline in and we talk about it to get one of those two options. I think you'll like this one. Our thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline reads, fearless Panera worker bashes customer with bread pan after he assaults patrons in violent outburst.
I saw this video, but I thought it was a girl.
Oh, that was a dude.
Yeah. Did you see that other video of that trans dude going crazy in the pink dress?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, this is another one.
Yeah, I saw. Okay. This is trans person?
I mean,
or is it just a dude with long hair?
It's a gay dude.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Beat down with the side of bread. A pan-wielding Panera Bread worker repeatedly bashed a crazed customer in the head when he started to assault employees and customers in a violent outburst inside the Colorado fast casual restaurant. The suspect, identified by the Glendale Police Department as Isaac Ross, started wreaking havoc inside a Panera Bread in Glendale, 5 miles outside of Denver on Tuesday, according to KDVR. A video taken by frightened customer Natalie Wiersma showed the suspect screaming like a maniac, throwing items off the counter at a restaurant staff and demanding the workers return a phone. Quote, the suspect was yelling at the workers, and they were all super confused looking and said, "We don't have your phone," Wiersma told the outlet. Customers tried pleading with Ross to stop and leave, but it seemingly infuriated him further. Ross is heard shouting a racial slur at one diner before continuing to unleash his temper tantrum in front of other customers. Quote, "No one has your phone," a customer screams at Ross as he continues his threatening antics. Let's check this video out and see this this Panera justice served.
Hey, come on, get out.
He just dropped the N-word? The N-word.
Hard R.
I'm surprised he didn't die right away.
Not a lot of black people there.
Get out of here.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey! Stop it! Stop it! Call the police. Call the police on this guy.
Hold on, wait. That's my favorite part.
Call the police. Call the police on this guy.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Dude, they'll probably fire that woman and she'll probably get sued. The Panera probably gets sued for that.
I'd hire her.
Dude, first of all, that guy deserves his ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see him try to attack that old man?
Yeah.
Like, bro, this is what it looks like when you don't punish your kids and you don't spank their asses and you sit them in a corner and you say, "You're in timeout."
Yeah, we don't do timeout at the Johnson house.
Fuck, bro. That guy never got his ass beat ever in his whole life. That's why he's acting like that. Remember we were talking? Didn't we just talk about this? Didn't we wasn't this on the show this week where we talked about like fist fights fucking have made the world not having. That motherfucker never been in a fist fight. He never had someone punch him square in the face and get knocked on his ass and then have to rethink his decisions. It's never happened.
No, man. So the Glendale Police Department told the outlet that Ross fled soon after the altercation. However, they shared that he later returned to the same Panera and had another violent outburst. Ross allegedly assaulted an at-risk male victim. Law enforcement said about the second disturbance, that victim needed to be treated for minor injuries.
What's an at-risk?
So protected populations, so older elders are classified in a separate category.
Handicapped or something? Yep. Yeah, got it.
Police are asking the public to come forward with any information leading to Ross's whereabouts. The Post has contacted the Glendale Police Department and Panera for comment. That's all they got on that one. But yeah, this whap.
I mean, look, man,
she needs a raise.
Yeah, she does, and an award, some recognition, and on top of this, since we've got the attention of Panera, and Panera happens to be from St. Louis.
Bread Co. We call it Bread Co.
It's called St. Louis Bread Company, but then it went to Panera everywhere else. Can you fuckers fix your food?
What's wrong with their food?
It's fucking hospital food, bro. like you guys used to have fresh, awesome, amazing food. Like everything was great. And now because you scaled up into a big company, your shit comes in a bag and they throw it in the microwave and your shit sucks. Go back to what you did, bro. Make some real shit. Just my 2 cents. I love Bread Co. I love Panera. Your fucking shit. I get better food in the hospital right now. Real talk. So fix it. So because I like going there.
Raise the standards.
Yeah, don't get mad at me because I'm fucking, telling you how to fix your shit.
I like the papaya tea. The papaya green tea. Some good shit.
I don't like how they're running their business anymore. It used to be like you would go in there and it was like
you're getting food.
Yeah, like it was real fucking food. Now it's this garbage shit. Yeah. Like go back to doing what got you here, man.
Yeah.
I guarantee your revenue will go up. You might be a little less profitable, but you make it up in the revenue.
That's real.
Anyway,
and don't fire her.
No. And hey, what's this guy's name? Turd. Hey, Turd.
Isaac Ross.
Come to First Form and do that shit. See what happens to you.
I think we got your phone.
Yeah, I got your phone.
Yeah, we got.
I do. I have it. It's here in St. Louis.
They mailed it,
bitch.
I say thumbs up to the girl, man.
100%, dude.
We need more of it.
Listen, here's what I don't like. How come none of the dudes back there took that fucking pan and smacked that dude in the face?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why does it have to be a woman?
There's a lot of them back there.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this guy tried. He just needs some more BJ.
Yeah, bro.
practice.
Those are older men. The guy.
There you go. There's 3 right there.
Yeah. Fucking man titty soy sucking little pussies. I'm just being real, bro. You're gonna let your female counterpart, who's obviously probably in her 50s.
Well, they probably assumed that Isaac was a woman. They didn't want to
I mean, bro, equal rights.
It's true.
Right? Like equal rights. You fucking start throwing shit, acting like a dumbass, then you get treated like a dumbass. Yeah.
Chokehold, side mount.
Fuck, dude, nowadays, she might be into jiu-jitsu. I'd be able to kick your ass. You never know, man.
You never know.
These little 15-year-old jiu-jitsu chicks will beat your ass.
It's real, man.
Won't they, Madot?
Well, guys, Andy, that is all I got.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.